Hello and welcome to today's webcast. The topic today is the document inbound tool and how you can automate the return of documents to the document management system by Simova. I'm very glad you took the time to join us today, and I would like to get ahead with a short introduction of ourselves. My name is Max Kampe. I'm responsible for marketing, sales, and partner management on Simova side, and I've been with Simova for over 3 years now. And I'm doing a short moderating part here today, and will give you a little insights into returning processes. And for the live demo, I've brought my colleague Kerem. May you introduce yourself?
Thanks, Max, and also welcome from my side. My name is Kerem, and I'm also around about 4 years now at Simova, and I'm responsible for the sales part and also doing consultancy. So I'm very happy that you found the time today, so we can get to have a look into the document inbound together.
Yeah, thank you, Kerem. Let's have a look at the agenda for today. And we will start with my part. So I will give you a little insight what different types of return capabilities we offer with our document inbound solution. And after that, we will jump right into the live demonstration, where we will have a look at the automatic return of documents via barcodes that are created in the system. We will have a look how you can return documents by their file name. We have an automatic email recognition prepared and will return documents based on the email that it is sent from. We will split documents with multiple QR codes within one single document. And we will also assign documents with external barcodes, so with barcodes that have not been created within document inbound, but are from an external source. After that, we will surely have time for a short question and answer session. And we'll answer all your questions that may arise during the webcast. So if you have any questions, just write them in the chat and we will come back to these questions at the end of the webcast. Or you can raise your hand via the Microsoft Teams functionality and we can enable your microphone so you may ask the question to everyone with your microphone. What types of document return are available with document inbound? So we have a semi-automatic and automatic return. But today in this webcast, we will mainly focus on the automatic return of documents, as all these processes could also be handled manually, but they will be shown in the automatic version in this webcast. The first and main feature is the return via barcode. So this includes all types of barcodes, also including the newest type and the modern standard, which are QR codes. We can return documents via file name. So when the document number, for example, is included in the file name, the document will automatically be returned to this document number. We can return via email address, so the email address from the sender will be recognized and, for example, be stored within the customer or the vendor, for example, and you have all your documents regarding this customer ready then. And the fourth type is the return via record ID, which is especially designed for third-party interfaces like our own DMS to document capture connector. Document capture always assigns a record ID. Our document inbound tool can recognize this record ID and return the document to the right position in Business Central. That is it from my part in the introduction. And for the live demonstration, I would like to give the word to Kerem.
Thanks, Max. And welcome to the live demo. I think also some people have joined right now. So we will see now the document inbound in live in action and how you can return documents easily and automatically into your DMS system in Business Central, of course. Let's jump into our Business Central. So for the guys that previously have seen our webcast series and our videos on YouTube, you may already know that we show our processes mostly in the sales processes. So we start from sales quotes and go into the posted sales invoices. But therefore, the document inbound, please keep in mind the document inbound is not only for the sales part or for purchase part and so on. It can be used very differently. If you have different scenarios, please just take the functionalities today and also the benefits and try to establish them into your own processes where you think you will need an automation of returning documents in different ways. So let's start with this sales quote. For us, it's really important to save time and also to save some effort into returning documents. In this case, we have our sales quote. We just printed it out and send it to our customer. What we do is, I'll just show you my quote. So German one, sorry, that's the English one. So we have our sales quote, right? So for the DMS, normally, if I want to archive this document manually, I will have to go in Business Central and open the page, or go into the DMS, get my document and put it manually through drag and drop. But it would be better, and also it would be give you more the benefit of saving time if you can just scan these documents and or send them to a specific place where those documents can be sent into your DMS system automatically and also assigned to the DMS automatically. Here we have our printed quote that we just scanned and have our own DMS barcode. With the document inbound, you are able to create your barcodes, QR codes, and many more, and you can print them through your reports. So all your reports can already have their own barcodes, QR codes, but you can also print them separately. So you're also able to get those little labels. You may have an label printer on your desk, and you can just print them out and put it onto your physical documents, and then scan it on the same run. And you have different types of documents with different types of barcodes and QR codes. Scan them all at once to the document inbound, and you're ready to go, and you don't have to assign them automatically, and you don't have to open the pages anymore. So in this case, we have a quote. Since I have no label printer, but also with the document inbound, you're now able to send also everything to a specific inbox email address. So in this case, I'll just send a new email, and we do this, and we can also think this can also function, of course, with a printer. You just select your quote, send it to a specific email address. This can now differ. Of course, it doesn't have to be named document inbound. I'll just send it. And what's now happening in the background, this quote will be sent to the inbox, and document inbound is checking the inbox to the specific documents with different configurations in the system, but it will check now through an through a job queue that I will also run now manually, so we don't have to wait a minute to get the documents. But what's happening is it will be automatically sent into this sales quote in just a few seconds. Let me refresh this page, and there it is. So I could also be not on this page. I could just work in different places, different type of work that I have to do, of course. But the benefit here is I don't have to think about the archiving anymore. It could be also a signed document. Every document you want to archive it in this way, you can just send them to the specific email address, or you just scan it through your scanner. And that's it. In the second part of this is what happens if we want to archive documents through a specific file name. In this case, I will just have, or I just prepared a second scenario where I just go and, of course, archive a document through a file name. And also in this file name, I can specify different values. So I can assign this, so for this specific document, I can say that through the value, the sales quote number, I can just put the sales quote number into my document name, and then it will be automatically assigned. From the automatic archiving, of course, if I just scan it or just send it to my email address, but I can also use the document inbound lists here, the file name inbound list, and yeah, just upload the document manually. That's also a way of archiving and not going into and searching the records. So I don't have to search the sales quote, but I can just put my concept in here. I drag and drop my concept. It says, all right, I have the information that it's on the status open. But of course, what's more important, it's to see that this is automatically assigned through the metadata and with the quote, that this will be archived in my in my sales quote that I've seen a few seconds ago. Let me just run the archive queue again and jump back into my quote. But here I just go into my Business Central. It could be on any role center, of course. If you like to use the document inbound role center, you can also have these tiles also on the specific role center, of course. But the thing here is I can go into my documents that have archived today, and I will see in my sales quote, where's my concept? There it is. And I can just select it. I see the document inbound processes that are being processed today or archived today, and go into show source record. So also here, I'm just saving time, saving some clicks. I don't have to go into the system anymore. I see and can, of course, if I want to make some work on the sales code, with one click, I'm in the page and can process my documents in the DMS as well. So the DMS functionalities are, of course, normally those documents are just being archived there. Now, this was the scenario where we can archive documents through a file name. It's also something, please, keep in mind. I show you these steps also, very fast in this way because there is really the benefit. You have less effort with those automations, so you can just have more time for more important tasks in your workspace. So for another scenario that we just prepared is that we archive documents through an email. So what types of scenario could it be? In our case, I'll just go back to my email inbox, and here I have an email that I would just have. In this case, it's our terms of conditions that I want to archive in my system. So what I do is I will just forward this terms of conditions. In this case, my customer could also just send me specific documents through a specific inbox directly without get involved with me. This is a scenario that can also maybe important at your processes, but what we have here is that with just the email, I can send this PDF file, the terms of conditions, again to my document inbound, and through the email address, it detects automatically where it will be archived. I'll go back to my Business Central, go again in my archive queue, job queue, sorry. Run it once. So we don't have to wait a minute. Of course, these steps that I do now in the background, you don't have to do, because if you just configure your job queue that will run every minute, then you'll just wait a minute and then everything is fine. But I'm just waiting a few more seconds. Since it's a sandbox environment, it could be sometimes very slow in the demo. So from all of our processed entries, it will now have some more. It could be now that, yeah, there it is. I'll just go into the show source record again. And then I'm directly into my customer card. You see also the benefit of all documents. That's the benefit from DMS, with where you have all your documents from previous processes that are assigned to this customer. But most importantly, here are my terms and conditions. And here I have my terms and conditions. You see, we have on the bottom side also more versions. So if you like to, you can also resend or rescan your documents. And if this document is already in the specific DMS page, in the specific place, and you re-archive it, you will have a new version. So you don't have more and more documents in your system. It all has structure and protocols and those history that you can check. All right, so this was the scenario with the email address where we don't also have to put this back into our customer. What now the document inbound can already do. Maybe some of you know the previous solution from us that is now being replaced by the document inbound. It was named bar split. So what the document inbound is also capable of is splitting documents, of course. We are talking about different types of QR codes, barcodes, but for us, it's also important that you go to the scanner or with your email, you just merge one document. So you have really one document with different types of documents that can be archived anywhere in your system with different QR codes or barcodes. You just go scan it or send it in my case. We have here our document. Can also show you. That's a delivery note just signed from my German colleague. So, and here I have a sales order confirmation that I just want to put it into my system back again. And also those documents are put into the different types of orders. So we have two types of orders that are not the same. I will just forward it again. And do my job queue thing again. So what will be happen is that maybe it was also a little bit too fast, but we will see the documents a few seconds from now that we have provided into the documents also our QR codes that just were assigned and split it into different orders. I will just check my orders. Here I have two. Go into my source record. Oh, that's not that's the wrong one. Sorry. Here it is. So my document that I've just scanned, can click here, and I have my sales order confirmation on the right side. What I just showed you very fast is that this QR code is also from the document inbound. So please use the barcode or QR code functionalities, put them into your documents or on your reports, on your external documents, and then it will be assigned. Here it's the sales code with a 17 in the end for a datum. And here I have just archived my delivery note to a different customer. It could also be a different page, of course. And your delivery note is also here directly into your DMS. So before we leave it for today, we also have one more assignment type or scenario where we'll just archive a document on the purchase part. So it's the purchase orders, this one. And here I will just archive a document And I will just also show you the document. Let me check. Here it is. Right. So as you see, we have here the purchase order that's in the background. We've just received the document, and I see that there's a different type of barcode. It's not from us, it's not from the DMS, but what I will do is I will just get the number, put them very easily with assign barcode. I'll just say, type in my barcode, my external barcode. And then I'll just select what content type this will be. So very easy, I say what type it is. It's my purchase order. And that's it. So I will just get to my document. This can be done by creation of the purchase order, of course. Then sometimes later, I'll just receive my assigned purchase order or different type of document. I'll just send it again to my document inbound. And also with this, just let's wait a few seconds. And then it will be automatically archived in this purchase order. And here we have our purchase order. So it could be really this simple. It could be really this fast. If you just prepared, or your colleagues can assign those external barcodes, or generate those barcodes, QR codes in beforehand, or it is be automatically in your reports. Those types of scenarios can really be a benefit in your own processes as well. So that's it for the document inbound. But Max, I think we have another one, but I've seen something, but please, could you explain me what I see here in the administration role center? It's the transaction count and forecast. Can you explain us what this is?
Yeah, sure. I can explain you what this graph or this diagram shows. And with that topic, we come to the licensing of document inbound. And for that, we jump back into the PowerPoint. And document inbound is licensed per transaction per month. So we have no module pricing. We have no user pricing for document inbound, only per transaction that is performed in the system. And here in the list, we can see what type of inbound processes are counted as a transaction. So we have just seen the recognition of barcodes or QR codes per code is counted as one transaction. The split of documents or the merge of documents is counted as a transaction. The return via file name or via email address is also counted as one transaction. This is just a temporary list of inbound processes, as this will be extended with other functionalities that may be developed in the future. For example, recognition via AI, for example, of documents, or something else that may be developed in the future. So this can be extended with other processes and other transaction counts. And I will now show you the list of transaction pricing. So this is divided into different sections depending on the number of transactions. And if you are doing just a small amount of transactions per month, your monthly costs will be very, very low and will rise the more transaction you perform per month. But it will also get cheaper per transaction. For example, if you perform 120 transactions per month, approximately, it will be around 14 euros 40 cents for the use of document inbound, which is quite low and should be of great use for everyone who is working with this tool. With that, we are at the end of our short presentation of document inbound. So we are now open for questions. So if you have any questions, again, write them in the chat, or raise your hand via the Microsoft Teams functionality, and we can enable your microphone. We'll give you a short amount of time to think if you want to share a question with the round here. If you do not have questions yet, but these may arise later, here are our contact information to write us a question. Oh, I see one hand risen, so I will enable your microphone. You may now activate your microphone if you would like.
Hi.
Hi.
So Paul Neat, DS Smith. We're using bar split at the moment. So this will replace bar split, I'm assuming. And this is available for on-premise systems?
Yeah, so for document inbound, it will also be, could be that we have to do different types of, yeah, so for document inbound, we will just have to send the extension, and then you have to install, of course, the extension.
Yeah.
But in the case of the functionalities, it would be the same, of course.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. And at the moment, bar split is limited to just PDF PDF documents. Right. So one of the things that we've got is we're in the recycling business, and you can get lots of photographs back for an order because there's a problem with the bales of paper that was in it. So the customers take photographs. So we could have 20 or 30 photographs because it's not a very good load, and we want to store those against that particular order. And at the moment with bar split, we can't bulk upload PDF,
different types of
JPEGs or emails or things like that.
Right.
So
yeah, I just understand you that, so therefore I just take over. No, so this is planned on our roadmap. It was for us the first goal that we transform the bar split that with the same functionalities into the document inbound, and with the document inbound that is being right now also on the app stores for further cloud customers as well. We will just do the different types of documents too. So you will be in the available. You will be able to also archive different types of documents, because the DMS have no limits, right? So you can just archive JPEGs, you can archive emails. So with document inbound, what we see as our goal is that you will have something like a pod where you just put in all your documents to your different inbound lists, and then you can just archive them in the specific configuration that you have. It should not limit your document types as well.
Okay, so, and is that available? Is that something that's still further down the road?
Yeah, it's on our roadmap, since we have different types of products, but this is a topic that will be, of course, changed in the near future.
So okay, so that will be available in the future. But I mean, we have where we're thinking of where we're using bar split, we have sort of post room that basically are opening still paper letters and scanning them in, and basically, so we get at the end of the day, you'll have a couple of hundred documents in PDF documents that are basically the file name has got the order number in it, and we then throw that into a folder and upload it into a inbound list. So we can still be able to do that, to bulk load 200 or 300 PDF documents.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's me.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question. So if there are no other questions, again, if you have questions afterwards, here are our contact information. Don't hesitate to write us your question, and we are happy to answer them. And with that, I again would like to thank you for your participation today. This was the last webcast of our webcast series for the second half of 2023. Again, thank you to all participants, also to the previous webcasts in our series. that so many of you took the time to join us. It gave us a feedback that we have prepared very interesting.
I think we have a hand again. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's me again.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask, when would this be available?
This the functionality with the different types of
No,
types, or
it's just PDF, so we don't have to use bar split.
no, it is available. So
Oh, right,
it's
okay.
already available, right?
Okay, thank you very much. That's it.
Thank you.
Great.
Yeah, so the webcast series is over. So thank you again for joining. And I hope to see you next year to our webcast series for the first half of 2024. And with that, I also would already like to wish you a nice Christmas. I know it's maybe a little bit early at the beginning of December, but we may not see each other until the next year. So have a good holiday, and thank you for your participation again, and have a nice day. Goodbye.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.